Good evening and welcome to the campus of Maranatha Baptist University in Watertown, Wisconsin. Thanks for joining us for tonight's broadcast of this NCCAA Division II North Region men's basketball game featuring the Eagles of Emmaus Bible College and the Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. Eagles enter this evening's contest 7-10 on the season. They are 3-3 since the Christmas break, taking a 106-73 loss at Nebraska Christian College in their most recent outing, which was Friday of last week. Senior Matthew Tomlinson will look to lead his comrades to victory this evening. He's averaging 13 points per game for the Eagles this season. But admittedly, a victory will be an uphill sledding for the visitors tonight, as the last time these two teams met, the SaberCats took home a 42-point victory from Dubuque back in December. RJ Medina is back in the starting lineup for the SaberCats this evening, who are coming off a 10-point win over Crown College in Minnesota on Saturday. Shepard and Book will look to get their offense going once again this evening, as they have struggled in the last couple contests for the SaberCats. We are just about set for tip-off here, so to get things underway, we will send things up to the public address announcer, Taylor Pill, here in the gymnasium at Maranatha Baptist University for the national anthem and starting lineups.
Starting lineups, beginning with the Eagles of Emmaus Bible College. Freshman guard, number 1, Ignacio Dillard. Senior guard, number 24, Matthew Tomlinson. Senior center, number 32, Nathan Davidson. Junior guard, number 33, Caleb Postma. And junior guard, number 50, Stephen Horan. The Eagles are coached by Steve Edmondson, assisted by John Walker. And now for your Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. Sophomore forward number 1, Richard Medina. Junior guard number 3, Jonathan Smith. Senior guard number 5, Marquette Shepard. Junior guard number 15, David Verma. And sophomore center number 30, Justin Blake. The SaberCats coach by Keith Saltzman, assisted by Jeff Booker, and John Teasdale. The officials for this evening are George Lemos, Mike Krzyzewski, and Kevin T. Moore. Let's play basketball.
So just about set to get things underway here in Watertown. Thanks again for joining us. In case you missed the starters for the Eagles, the visitors on the scoreboard: number 1, Dillard; 24, Tomlinson; 32, Davidson; 33, Postma; and 50, Horan. And for the home team, the SaberCats, Medina back in the starting lineup. Number 1, Book, Shepard, Lerma, and Blake have all been starters this season. We're underway, and it's the SaberCats controlling the opening tip. Book leaves it for Shepard on the wing. Working against Tomlinson. Spins it up. No good. Loose ball off the SaberCats and out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball. Mentioned earlier, the last time these two teams met in December, SaberCats enjoyed a 42-point victory in one of their best offensive showings of the season on the road in Dubuque, Iowa. Eagles looking to set the record straight this evening. Here's Horan. Leaves for Davidson. Up and in for the Eagles. Book dribbling through traffic. Leaves for Medina on the baseline. Shepard for 3. Good. Great sign for the SaberCat offense as Shepard connects on his first effort from deep. And the SaberCats already a 1-point advantage. Tomlinson tipped. It'll stay with the Eagles. Tomlinson will inbound into Postma for the Eagles. SaberCats showing early man-to-man defense here. In the corner is Horan for 3. It's good. Stephen Horan, the junior guard out of Omaha, Nebraska. The turnaround three-pointer in the corner. Medina ahead to Blake. Down low to Shepard. Great pass from Blake. Finds Shepard in stride. And the SaberCats even the score again. Here's Horan on the wing. Steps back for 3 again and fills it up. Stephen Horan on fire from deep. Tipped out of bounds by Horan. SaberCat basketball. Book into Lerma. Book. Resets for the SaberCats. Now looking for a screen from Medina. Medina dives to the cup. Book finds him. Can't finish the first time, but collects the loose ball. Up and in. Dillard. Almost lost the handle. Recovers. Back to Davidson. Now out to Postma. Postma across to Dillard. Lefty drive over Shepard. Short. Blake tipped it to Medina. Now Shepard. Blake on the baseline. He's got a smaller Davidson on him. Now Book finds Blake working the low post. Backs down Davidson and up and in. Blake the 4-inch advantage on Davidson. And that's a matchup the SaberCats will be looking to exploit all evening. Postma now. He'll pop for 3. He'll connect. Caleb Postma in on the action as well. Here's an outlet to Medina on the break, and he misses the dunk. Blake there to collect the rebound. Back out to Book. Hands to Lerma. Now Medina to Book. Lerma for three. Good. Both teams hot early from behind the three-point line. Horan again from deep, right in front of the SaberCat bench. And he's 3 for 3 from behind the three-point line. Book, right through defenders, gets to the rack and lays it in. All square at 14. These offenses wasting no time this evening, not even 4 minutes gone. It's all square at 14 apiece. Another three-pointer from Matthew Tomlinson. What in the world is going on? Nobody can miss right now. Shepard working against Dillard. Cross court to Lerma. Into Shepard. Great pass from Lerma. And a tidy finish from Shepard with the left hand. 1 point game. Tomlinson, he wanted to from almost mid-court. Shepard tips it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. 18 seconds on the shot clock. The rim is looking about 5 feet wide for the Eagles right now. And nobody's showing any real shyness when it comes to shooting. Horan. Lerma tips it. Tomlinson recovers out to Postma. Here's Horan. Another three-pointer from Horan is short. Blake can't keep control of the rebound. It'll be Eagles basketball. Good defending there. I believe that was Lerma with the mark on Horan. It was all over him. And Blake tips the inbound pass from Dillard out of bounds. It'll stay with the Eagles. Interesting that gave them a new shot clock, as that was hardly possession by the SaberCats. Wild shot from Tomlinson, no good. Book the baseline drive, lost the handle out of bounds. Postma now for the Eagles to Dillard. Now Horan over Lerma. Nope. Book up strong for the rebound. So Horan, who started 3 for 3, has missed his last 2. Lerma will try again for 3. Way off. Missed everything. It'll be Eagle basketball. Postma now for the Eagles. Tomlinson back to Postma. Almost taken away by Book. Horan stolen away by Blake. SaberCats on the break. Ahead to Medina. Lays it up over Horan. And Medina called for the offensive foul, out of control. Boy, that's a tight call right there. Horan was awfully late and could have even been in the circle. Couldn't get a clear look on that one. But it did not appear from my vantage point that he had established position. Dillard for 3. Nope. Book the board. Now Blake, baseline across to Medina. Out to Book. Horan checks him. Lerma with Postma watching. Now Blake. Into Book, working against Horan. Back to Blake. Deep jumper for Blake. Nope. Medina, shot clock did not reset. So Book will have to put it up and fill it up. At the buzzer. Gets it to go over Horan. And the SaberCats back up by 2. Horan, right past Lerma, lays it up, swatted by Blake. And Medina on the break now for Lerma. Book. Cross court to Medina. Now Shepard, fouled from behind by Dillard. So Dillard picks up his second foul early. Looks like he's going to stay on the floor, though, for the moment. Wow, so some issues here. Ball was in play, but horn was honked. So Zeke Sturwald will check into the game for the SaberCats. His Book sits down on the bench. And then Sturwald almost lost the inbounds, gets the loose ball, and Redding comes away with it for the Eagles. Now Postma. Tomlinson to Dillard. Down low, Williams blocked again by Blake. Lerma to Sturwald on the break, lays it up, lays it in. Sturwald streaking down the sideline, and Lerma with a great bounce pass finds him in stride. The freshman gets his first points of the game. SaberCats lead by 4. Williams to Redding, lost the handle. Tomlinson, the turnaround jumper, no good. Shepard up strong for the board. Lerma to Sturwald, to Blake. Sturwald's wide open at the three-point line. Shepard on the wing, bounces it to Medina. Now Sturwald throws it wildly in the lane, turns it over. And Dillard comes away. Drive by Dillard. Shepard got his hand in there and is going to be whistled for the foul. So substitutions for the SaberCats. Lerma and Blake sit down as Gill and Wilkerson check in for the SaberCats. Williams' turnaround off glass is good. Still a 2-point game. Eagles hanging tough. Sturwald calls the plays out for the SaberCats. Shepard cross court to Medina. Now Gill in the lane, rises up. Soft roll, won't go. Wilkerson, the putback, won't go either. But he is fouled in the act of shooting by Redding. So Wilkerson will step to the free throw line. For the game's first free throw attempts for either team. Rattles out. And C.J. Jones checking in for Medina. Second free throw from Wilkerson, good. And Dillard rises up and fills it up. Tie ball game. Sturwald dribbles into trouble. Lost the handle, out of bounds, but it'll be off the Eagles. The shot clock was inadvertently reset. Officials will have to bring it down to 22 remaining for the Sturwalds, or for the SaberCats, excuse me. Sturwald will inbound it into Wilkerson. Cross court to Jones. In the corner is Gill. Jones to Wilkerson at the elbow. Good. Soft touch from Stephen Wilkerson, the freshman out of Dallas, Texas. Gives the SaberCats a 2-point lead. Here's Dillard in the lane. Out to Redding. He can't get it to go. Jones to Wilkerson. Jones back to Wilkerson. To Shepard. On the wing is Jones. Double teamed is Wilkerson. Shepard leaves for Jones. Corner three for Jones. Nope. Wilkerson tipped it out of play. It'll be Eagles basketball. As Skylar Snook checks into the game for the Eagles. And Stephen Horan returns. Timeout is taken by the SaberCats. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Brad Kinsey and Realty Executives Platinum are intimately familiar with the demographics of the southeastern Wisconsin market. Located in Watertown, we employ sales executives and brokers who are dedicated to helping you find your dream home, as well as assisting you in acquiring the most for your property sale. Be assured that we are always looking out for our clients' best interests and dealing with you honestly. Your satisfaction is the measure of our success.
Welcome back to Watertown, campus of Maranatha Baptist University. Thanks for joining us. Frenetic start to this one. Offenses have somewhat cooled since the opening minutes, where nobody could miss from the three-point line for either team. SaberCats enjoy a 2-point lead, 9:41 to play in the opening half. Horan with Book checking him. Drives with the left hand. And Book called for the foul. Snook into Horan. Horan rises up, count it, and a foul. And Book picks up 2 fouls in quick succession. So Book will go to the bench as Medina checks in, and then Lerma replaces Sturwall. 1 free throw coming for Horan. He can give the Eagles the lead. Free throw is good. Horan's got 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting from the field and a free throw. Jones. Eagles showing matchup zone. Gill inside, leaves for Medina, rises up and slams it down with 2 fists. Medina, the authoritative dunk, gives the SaberCats a 1-point lead. Horan, almost another 3-pointer. Shooting threes without remorse is Stephen Horan. Jones gets back to Wilkerson. Corner 3 for Wilkerson. Rattles out. Halfway down. Couldn't get it to drop. Postma now on the break. Puts on the brakes. Cross court to Snook. And here's Davidson. Lost it. Lerma gets it for the SaberCats. Jones to Wilkerson. Hands to Gill. Lost it, but was fouled. Horan picks up the foul. It's his first. And Matt Gill will step to the free throw line, shooting 2. First free throw from Gill, long, off target. Gill shoots at about 73% from the free throw line, so typically a pretty good free throw shooter. Postma and Davidson take a seat on the Eagles bench, and Gill misses both. Dillard now for the Eagles. Into Williams. And then he threw it behind Horan. Out of play. SaberCat basketball on the turnover. And Kashner into the game for his first action as Matt Gill takes a seat. Lerma dribbled it off his kneecap. Recovered. Kashner now forced it down to Justin Blake. And a turnover for the Eagles. Horan dribbles behind the back. C.J. Jones takes it away but lost it out of bounds. And then we'll sit down as Shepard checks back in. In the corner, Horan for three. Yes! Stephen Horan. Another three-pointer. He's made 4 in just over 12 minutes of play. Blake, the touch pass to Kashner is good. All square at 28. Three-pointer for Tomlinson, no. Lerma the board and pushes the tempo now. Into the middle, lost the handle. SaberCat guards just dribbling into all kinds of traffic right now. And some costly turnovers. SaberCats with 4 here in the first half. Dillard working against Lerma. Tomlinson to Redding. Jumper no, Kashner the board. Shepard ahead to Medina. Back to Lerma. Down low to Blake. Lays it up. No. Gets the second attempt. Still can't connect, but Kashner cleans it up on the weak side. Timeout is called by the Eagles. SaberCats with a 2-point lead. 30-second timeout. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for something to do? Come into Watertown Bowl 18 or Watertown Bowl North and enjoy our friendly, courteous service along with a clean family atmosphere. Our family-operated business strives to give you, your family, and friends a pleasant experience each and every time you visit. Check out our website at watertownbowl.com for hours of operation and for weekly specials.
Welcome back to Watertown. SaberCats enjoying a 2-point lead with 6:34 to play in the first half. Eagles are shooting the 3-point ball right now at a pace of 54%, 7 of 13. More than half of their field goal attempts have been from behind the 3-point line. And so far it is helping them keep pace with the SaberCats. They trail by 2. Horan. Tomlinson, nope. Redding there on the weak side. 3-second violation called on Redding. It's another turnover for the Eagles. Medina to Kashner, out to Lerma, Shepard. Lerma wide open for 3. Short. Dillard the rebound. Ahead to Postma. Back to Dillard. Tomlinson for 3. Rattles out. On the wing is Shepard. Here's Medina. Back to Shepard. Blake. Errant pass, but fortunately Matthew Tomlinson for the SaberCats knocked it out of play. It'll stay with SaberCats. Lerma will inbound with 19 on the shot clock. Medina knocks it down on the wing. Outside shots vital for these SaberCats against this zone. The shots will be there. Postma in the lane, dishes to Horan on the wing for 3. Nope. Horan cannot answer. And Lerma now for the SaberCats. Shepard in the corner for three. Long. Postma the board. Dillard. Shepard watching. Williams down low to Tomlinson. Turnaround layup won't go. Medina. Blake out to Lerma. Shepard. 10 seconds to shoot. Shepard spots up for three. Long and out of bounds. Rolled in, but it was off the uprights. It'll be a turnover to the Eagles. Not a turnover, excuse me, but possession will go to the Eagles. Blake will sit down as Rob Sonnenberg checks in for his first action of the night for the SaberCats. 4:15 to play in the first half. SaberCats by 5. Dillard can't get it to go off glass. Lerma in the lane, dribbles, fouled on his way to the basket. Foul is called on Dillard. And that is his second foul. Team fourth. And Lerma will inbound from the baseline. Into Medina. Sonnenberg to Kashner. Corrals the loose ball and gets it to go. Dillard now on the wing for the Eagles. SaberCats with their largest lead of the game. It's 7. Eagles need to answer. Davidson back to Postma. Horan for three. Fouled. The old Steph Curry kick out. So Stephen Horan, with a little NBA trickeration, will get himself 3 free throws. Foul is called on Medina. It's his third. And the first free throw short. Head coach Keith Salscheider with some theatrical movements here on the sideline to express his displeasure with the officiating so far. Medina's got the bum deal out of this, I think. He's picked up 2 ticky-tack fouls, the offensive foul and that three-point. Foul on three-point attempt. So he's got 3 still on the court. I'm sorry, he's got 2, so maybe the scoreboard was wrong. Scorebook is showing 2 fouls for Medina, so he stays in the game. Medina saves it. Back to Sonnenberg, lays it up. Can't get it to go, but is fouled. And then gets up. Sonnenberg will step to the free throw line, shooting 2. Couldn't quite get the layup to drop. And the foul is going to be on Nathan Davidson, the senior out of Des Moines. Book will check in for Lerma. And Sonnenberg, 1 more. Davidson almost taken away by the SaberCats. Now Postma over Book. Can't get it to go. Kashner corrals the rebound. 6-point lead for the SaberCats. Here's Shepard into the forecourt. Cross court to Medina. Left for Shepard. Good recovery by the Eagles. Now Medina for 3 on the wing. Nope. Postma the board. and brings it ahead for the Eagles. Cross court to Horan. Book does not close out, but Horan can't make him pay. Medina up for the rebound, tall. Book left Horan open on that wing. Horan unable to connect. SaberCats, 2 minutes to play in the opening half. Shepard from deep. 9-point lead, largest of the game. Horan dribbles it, almost lost out of bounds. Now Dillard for three. Nope, Medina the board. On the break now, SaberCats have numbers. Leaves it for Book. In the lane, out to Shepard for three. Yes! Micah Shepard, back-to-back three-pointers, gives the SaberCats a 12-point lead. 1:30 to play in the opening half. Postma to answer, yes! Big shot from Caleb Postma, the junior out of Bryan, Texas. A much-needed basket for the Eagles. Shepard for three in a row, yes! Micah Shepard feeling it. Tomlinson out of control, but fouled on his way to the basket. Rob Sonnenberg whistled for the foul. It's the sixth foul on the SaberCats. Tomlinson's free throw is short. Second free throw from Tomlinson is good, and a timeout is called by the Eagles head coach. We'll be back for the final 59.6 in the opening half.
Thank you for watching the MBB.
Just under a minute to play here in the opening half. SaberCats with an 11-point lead, looking to add more. Wilkerson out wide to Shepard. Sonnenberg back up top to Book. Wilkerson to Blake. Up top to Book, gets in the lane, rises up, left hand off glass is good. And Book extends it back to a 13-point lead. He's got 7. Three-point attempt, no good. SaberCats can hold for one, and they're being instructed to do so by their head coach. Wilkerson on the wing. Pass almost taken away by Tomlinson. Shepard will rise up with 4 on the clock. Nope, but Blake is there to put it in. And Horan will not able to get a shot off. We will go to the locker rooms in Watertown. SaberCats lead by 15, 49-34 the score. Once again, thank you for joining us for this broadcast of this North Region matchup between the Emmaus Bible College Eagles and the Maranatha Baptist University SaberCats. We'll be back for second half action in just about 15 minutes. We'll see you shortly.
Arjun Medina, Humanities from Santa Clarita, California.
Kevin Rizma, Youth Ministries, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Jonathan Book, Marketing, Mount Home, Arkansas.
Zeke Sturwald, Whitewater, Wisconsin, Business Management.
Micah Shepard, Sports Management, Little Rock, Arkansas.
Clayton Sturwald, Communication Arts, Newberry Springs, California.
Jonathan Murphy, Business Management, The Manhattan, Kansas.
I'm Brendan Caldwell, Biblical Studies major. I'm from Athens, Alabama.
David Lerma, Nursing from Lodi, California.
Isaac McKee, Accounting, Muncie, Indiana.
CJ Jones, Sports Management, Houston, Texas.
Robert Somberg, Business Management major from Wasilla, Alaska.
Stephen Wilkerson, Youth Ministries, Dallas, Texas.
Kyle Cummins, Business Management, Danville, Illinois.
Jonas Sakai, Biblical Studies, Houston, Texas.
Justin Blake, Missions Major, Claremont, Florida.
Matt Gill, Business Management, Rockford, Illinois. Bryce Kashner, Pastoral Studies from the tribal village of Lyons, Michigan.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network. Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Copeland Excavating wishes the SaberCats the best of luck. Call Copeland Excavating for all your excavating needs. For pickup or delivery, Copeland Excavating offers crushed limestone, fill dirt, screened topsoil, sand, mulch, and landscape stone. They are also a dealer for county materials, which includes paver and retaining wall blocks. Let Copeland Excavating put their 56 years of experience to work for you. Call Copeland Excavating today at 920-261-2121.
Thank you for watching the MBU SaberCats Network.
Welcome back. Second half action underway. SaberCats lead by 15 on a big first half from Micah Shepard. He had 16 points on 6 of 10 shooting from the field. Speaking of shooting, Stephen Horan had 17 in the first half and knocks in 3 more to start the second half in the right direction for the Eagles. Lerma almost lost the handle. Keeps it. Dishes to Medina. Back out to Shepard. Deep 3 for Shepard. Short. Medina takes away the offensive rebound right out of Davidson's hands. Book drives. Dishes to Blake. Lays it up and one. Justin Blake just too much to handle. Gets the basket to go. And a chance for 3. Foul is on Davidson. It's his second. And team first of the half. Free throw no good from Blake. Dillard now for the Eagles. Cross court to Davidson. Underneath to Tomlinson. Blocked by David Lerma. Wow. Tomlinson thought he was free. And Lerma read it all the way. He said no. Dillard. Shot fake. Rises up over Shepard. Off to the left, and Book cleans up the board. Blake now working against Davidson. Doubled. Spins in the lane. Way off balance. Tried an acrobatic finish with the right hand. Now Tomlinson over Lerma. Connects. Tomlinson makes amends and brings the Eagles back within 11. Lerma now Across to Book. Underneath, great bounce pass from Book. Inside, great vision from Book to see Blake all the way underneath the basket. Horan sets himself, drives baseline, out of bounds. It'll be SaberCat basketball as Horan lost control on the baseline drive. Lerma to Book. Book thought about the three. Back to Lerma. He'll pop for three. Short. And Horan controls the ball. Ahead to Postma. He steps back for three. Nobody even inside. No good, and Shepard the board. Now Shepard will push the tempo. Finds a cutting Book. Sidesteps past Davidson and lays it up with the right hand. Eagles basketball, they trail by 15. Largest lead of the game for the SaberCats. Once again, they tie it. Horan for three, yes! Stephen Horan. 6 of 12 from the field. Excuse me, 7 of 13 from the field. And 6 of 11 from behind the three-point line. Blake, cross court to Lerma. Steps. Can't get it to go. Blake the tip. No. Horan the board. On the wing is Tomlinson. He connects from deep. 9-point game. Back-to-back triples from the Eagles brings them within 9. Underneath, Book forced it down to Blake, and he walked. Horan, past Medina, leaves for Tomlinson. And then wildly throws it cross court. Davidson wasn't expecting it. And the pass goes flying out of bounds. SaberCat basketball on the turnover. Blake lost it off his face out of bounds. Eagle basketball. Horan's averaging 14.5 points per game. And he already has 23 in this one. So he is looking for a career night. Still 15 minutes to play in this one. Medina, baseline drive for Blake down low. Lays it up and lays it in. Postma. Dillard working against Shepard. Up top is Davidson. Dillard over Shepard. Too long. Davidson was on the weak side. Horan gets it, leaves it for Davidson, up and in. Good dish from Horan. Got the defender up in the air. Back to an 9-point game, excuse me. Here's Shepard for three. Micah Shepard going punch for punch with Stephen Horan right now. He's 5 of 9 from behind the three-point line for 19 points. Book to Shepard to Medina. Cross court to Lerma. Leaves for Medina, hands to Blake. Too fancy there from the SaberCats. Eagles come away with it. Postma over Book, lays it up and lays it in. 10-point game. Eagles staying even with the SaberCats thus far in the second half, as the SaberCats have not been able to pull away. Book to Blake. In the corner. Medina underneath. lays it up and in, and one. Medina and one. Tomlinson and Davidson will sit down for the Eagles. As Davidson, the younger, number 5, checks in for the Eagles. Along with Caleb Williams. Lerma's going to sit for the SaberCats. And Blake will as well, as Wilkerson and Kashner check in for the SaberCats. Medina connects. It's a 13-point game. Dillard looking for Horan. Can't find him. Underneath. It's Davidson. Back out to Postma for 3 over Book. Good. These Eagles will not go away. Caleb Postma connects from deep. They're back within 10. Medina to Kashner. Thought about the 3. Now Medina working against Horan. Across the Book. Slices and dices through the lane. Can't get it to go. Wanted a foul. Horan comes away with it for the Eagles. Fades away and good. Fans wanted to travel and a carry. Nothing called. Nothing called. 8-point game. Medina to Book, now Shepard, posting Dillard. Spins, lays it up, can't get it to go, tips it to Book. Book goes to the rack and gets fouled. Aggressive move from Jonathan Book. And Caleb Williams. It's the first foul for Williams. First free throw good from Jonathan Book. He's got 10 now. Great shooting night for Book on the attempts he's taken. He's 4 of 5 from the field. 1 for 1 for 3 and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So when Book has shot, it's usually gone down. He'll take a seat as Sturwald checks in for the SaberCats. So for the SaberCats, Sturwald, Wilkerson, Lerma, Kashner, Medina. Dillard now for the Eagles. Cross to Williams. Horan. Davidson steps inside for an 18-footer. Kashner saved it, but right to the Eagles. Williams saves it again, and Postma comes away with it. Horan for 3 on the wing. No. Wilkerson, the board. Medina drives, fouled. And Medina electing to pass that ball. So the foul not in the act of shooting. It's a 10-point game. Zeke Sturwald will trigger in from the baseline as Jones checks in for Medina. Stephen Horan going to the bench for the Eagles. Lerma for 3. No. Jones can't get the board. And Davidson able to pass it to Postma as he was falling over. Postma drives. Foul's going to be on the floor. And it's Sturwald that picks up the foul. It's his first. Team first of the half. Eagles with 4 fouls. Dillard into Williams. Stolen away by Lerma. 2-on-1. Lerma leaves for Kashner. Lays it up and in. Lerma the no-look dime to Kashner. The fans love it. Silky smooth from Lerma. 12-point game. Postma crosses over Sturwald. Back to Davidson. Looking for Williams. Got Kashner in the air. Can't get a call. Wilkerson away with it. Could have been a foul maybe on Kashner had Williams leaned in. Lerma. Down to Kashner. Backs down Williams. Postma got his hands in there and took it away. Now on the break for the Eagles. He'll step back for three over Sturwald. Nope. Off the upright cable. And out of bounds to the SaberCats. Snook will check in for the Eagles. Wilkerson connects from the baseline. .14 game. Postma working against Sturwald. And Sturwald gets called for the armbar. Snook into traffic. Tomlinson somehow comes away with it and lays it up and in. Dangerous inbound pass, but Snook saw something that we could have not. Jones to Kashner, tips it back to Jones. Now Kashner working against Williams. Turnaround hook is good from Kashner. Snook almost lost out of bounds. Cross court, Lerma there to take it away easily. Lerma to Wilkerson. He'll pop for three, and it's good. Wilkerson connects. He's got 8. The SaberCats lead by 17. And a timeout is called by the Eagles. We'll be back. It's a full timeout. We'll be back in 60.
How much money do your home's energy bills steal from your wallet every month? Well, heating your home takes 1/3 of your energy money. Water heating takes over 1/10, and air conditioning takes over 1/10. Those alone account for more than half of your monthly energy bill. Since 1979, Kleckers Heating and Air Conditioning of Watertown has been selling and installing high-quality, state-of-the-art, energy-efficient home comfort equipment and providing maintenance services to existing equipment to keep it running at peak efficiency and saving you money. Call them today at 920-261-9218 to learn how Kleckers can help you keep more of your energy money in your wallet.
SaberCats lead by 17, 9:25 to play in the second half. Eagle basketball. Postma for the Eagles working against Wilkerson. Gets right past him, lays it up off glass, can't get it to go. Redding is in there for the rebound. Can't get his effort to go. And ball out of bounds will go to the SaberCats. Eagles showed a little bit of fight in the first part of the second half. But right now, SaberCats controlling the tempo and the momentum of the game. Jones, low block, rises up over Redding and fills it up. It's a 19-point game. SaberCats trying to pull away. Redding. Jones hassling him. Horan with Medina checking. Behind the back, gets past Medina. Nifty handles from Horan, but then the pass off the mark. Medina now on the break, rises up, lays it up past the Eagles defenders. And a 21-point lead. SaberCats digging their fangs into this one. Postma against Wilkerson. Wilkerson called for the armbar. Horan in the corner for three. In and out. Loose ball underneath. Redding tries to save it. Jones comes away with it to Lerma. Ahead to Medina. Horan takes it away from Medina. Behind the back dribble. On the break. Over Jones. And slams into the end line heavily. A lot of contact there. Jones. It's a clean foul. No malice in the attempt there from CJ Jones, but Horan will step to the free throw line. Chance for 2 attempts. Micah Shepard checks in for Kashner. Stephen Horan with one more free throw. Rattles out. Still on 26. Shepard in trouble. Ahead to Jones. Jones gets it across the timeline, right to the rack. Lays it up and lays it in through contact. Davidson now working against Shepard. Spins up, can't get it to go, and Shepard away with it. Bounce pass to Jones on the break. Lost the ball out of bounds. As he lost his balance, did CJ Jones. So it remains a 22-point game. Shepard past Horan, but tipped. Looked like Davidson got a hand on that. Shot to alter it. Now Postma. Wild shot over Jones, but draws the contact and the foul. First free throw good from Postma, as is the second. Lerma doubled. Shepard now to Wilkerson. Medina into Jones. So Davidson's whistled for the foul, reaching over the back of CJ Jones for that basketball. Jones will sit down as Book checks in. There's been quite a bit of conversation between Coach Saul Scheider and the officials regarding the moving screens of the Eagles, in his opinion. We'll see if that leads to any calls being made. Meanwhile, Shepard short on his three-point attempt, but Wilkerson chases down the board. 20-point game. Book at the handle. Leaves for Lerma. Lerma fouled. Postma got his hand in there. Sonnenberg will check in as Wilkerson takes a seat. Book for the SaberCats. Sonnenberg down low to Medina. Lays it up off the window and in. 82-60, SaberCats. Stolen away by Lerma. Bounce pass kicked by Tomlinson to deny Book an easy look. Over 5 minutes to play in this one. The SaberCats have already eclipsed their season average for points per game, which is 78. So all things considered, a pretty good offensive showing for the SaberCats this evening. Book behind the back. Sonnenberg wasn't ready for it. Dishes to Lerma. Now Lerma gets inside. He's fouled on the way to the basket. So Lerma will shoot 1 and 1 at the free throw line. First free throw is good for Lerma. The junior out of Lodi, California. He shoots it at about a 74% rate from the free throw line this season. 2 for 2 on that trip. SaberCats by 24. Redding on the wing for 3. Way long. Sonnenberg the board. And Horan takes it away from Sonnenberg. He's fouled. So Eagles basketball. Deep from Tomlinson. Three-pointer won't go. Shepard claims the rebound. Leaves for Medina. Rises up underneath. And the reverse is good from Medina. Quickly ahead to Redding. Postma into Davidson, back out to Redding. Horan rises up over Medina for 3. Short and out of bounds. SaberCat basketball. And the Eagles look to be clearing their bench. Lerma almost taken away by Postma. Medina rises up, fouled, can't get the effort to go. So Medina will shoot 2. Struggling from the free throw line this year, just under 40%. But he's had limited trips to the charity stripe. Two for 2 tonight with 17 points. So a good showing for Medina, who got the start for, I believe, the first time on the home court this year for the SaberCats. One more for Medina. Won't go. 27-point game. And now, with the Eagles substitutes into the game, the SaberCat subs are getting a little anxious. Sonnenberg threw it ahead of Medina. Heads up defense there from Dillard to keep it away from the breaking Medina. Again, the horn after the ball's been put in play. So the sub gets in. Matt Gill is into the game for the SaberCats. Book throws it into Gill, who lost his balance. The foul is on Skylar Snook. Matt Gill will step to the free throw line, shooting 1 and 1. Short, and Snook the board. From behind, Wilkerson collects it. And Snook commits another foul. Wilkerson chased him down from behind. And now Wilkerson will shoot free throws. Wilkerson, good. One more for the freshman out of Dallas, Texas. It's good. Eagles trail by 29. They have not scored in a few minutes. Deep attempt from Snook, no good. Sturwald now for the SaberCats. Been a pretty even offensive game from the SaberCats tonight. Shepard's led the way with 19. Medina kicked in 17. And then Book with 11, Wilkerson 10, and Blake 10. Kashner 10. So the offense has been spread out this evening. Jones is going to go to the free throw line. Just with the doctor order for these home fans of the SaberCats, for the SaberCats coaching staff. A couple of games getting back inside that 70 to 80 point range and beyond. Makes that 64-point showing. 56-point showing against Lincoln last Thursday. A little bit more of a distant memory now with 91 on the scoreboard for the SaberCats. Snook, cross court to Horan. Up top is West. Down low to Davidson. Spins it up off the glass, won't go. Sonnenberg ahead to Sturwald. Ahead to Wilkerson. Can't get it to go. And the ball out of bounds. Goes to the Eagles. West working against Sturwald. Horan demanding the ball, and then is fouled working his way over. Fouls on Wilkerson. Horan will step to the free throw line, shooting a 1 and 1. Rattles out. Sturwald to Gill. Cross court to Wilkerson. Three-pointer from Wilkerson, no. And another foul is called. .31-point game, and the officials still calling it plenty tight as Jones picks up his third. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors for the 2017-18 season. Realty Executives Platinum, Kleckers Heating and Air, Family Dental Practice, Copeland Excavating, Watertown Bowl, Culver's, and a special thanks to our premier sponsor, Pizza Hut. Thank you for your continued support of SaberCat Athletics. Horan knocks down the first free throw. As well as the second. 2 and 21 to play. SaberCats by 29. Sonnenberg on the wing. Cross court, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the SaberCats. Sturwald. Tipped out, stays with the SaberCats. Sturwald again. Into Jones. Out to Gill. Steps back for three. Won't go. Jones fighting for the rebound. Lost out of bounds. It'll be Eagles basketball. Just under 2 to play. Still, SaberCat bench has not been cleared. Jones guarding Davidson. Sturwald ahead to Sonnenberg. Takes it to the rack, is fouled. Josh Davidson is a brave man, getting in front of a full steam ahead Rob Sonnenberg there. Sonnenberg connects on the first free throw. One more for Sonnenberg, junior, out of Wasilla, Alaska. Want to remind all those SaberCat fans out there, for all your merchandising needs and wishes, head to shopsabercats.com for all the official SaberCat gear. Sonnenberg on the break now. Bounce to Wilkerson. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the SaberCats off of Horan. Jones spots up for three. No. Sonnenberg gets the loose ball, lays it up and lays it in. Good play from Sonnenberg there. Loose ball, took it straight to the rim. Under a minute to play. Sturwald almost took it away from West. 10 to shoot for the Eagles. Horan steps back for three over Wilkerson. Gets it to go. Shot clock, game clock, almost even, so Sturwald will hold for the last shot. Jones takes it to the lane, kicks to Wilkerson in the corner for three. It's good. West now for the Eagles with 5 seconds. Back to Snook for three. No good. So the SaberCats offense clicking once again here in Watertown as they enjoy a 98-65 victory over the Eagles of Emmaus Bible College. Once again, thanks for watching this presentation of SaberCats basketball on the SaberCats Sports Network. We hope you have enjoyed it. Want to remind you, next up for the SaberCats, they will host Illinois Institute of Technology on Thursday here on the campus of Maranatha Baptist University. Tip-off set for that one, 7 p.m. Hope you'll join us for that game. Until next time, this is David Anderson saying thank you for the pleasure of your company. So long, and good night.